Thank you.
Damn it. Thought I was already live.
Hello, sir. Thank
Yes,
you for holding.
thank you.
Hi, do you have access to a computer right now or a web browser?
I'm there right now.
Okay. So if you can go ahead and let me know when you're ready, and I can go ahead and give you the link.
Okay, let me just open up a new window. Now, just
Okay.
forgive me because my computer is a little slow here. Go ahead. What's the link, please?
Okay. So go ahead and type in support.google.com.
Support.google.com. All right.
And then let me know what screen pops up as soon as you hit enter.
Just give it a few moments. I have multiple windows open here, multiple ways, so you have to bear with me.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Thank you. Because if I'm not mistaken, YouTube has implemented a whole series of new policies against threatening and other forms of violence, bullying, and other distasteful content, correct? All right, so I believe this gentleman should fall right within those categories, and hopefully we can have this channel removed off YouTube permanently.
Of course, no, absolutely.
Yeah, because as a matter of fact, this individual actually posts with his guns regularly. He was bringing his guns and ammunition onto the camera, talking about shooting people. And I think it was about a year and a half ago, he actually discharged a round in his house by accident.
Oh, wow.
Yes. If you have a pen handy, I'll give you all of his information. If you want to know his name, his address, his channel, I'll give that all to you. And hopefully, you guys can push this up the ranks and have this sorted out in a timely fashion.
Yeah, because I want to be able to get all that information because the only way to actually go ahead and do that is report it to this one way to have it removed. So let me see one second here.
No worries. But I'll go through this process and then manually push it to you as well. As long as we can tackle this issue from two ends, hopefully we can get this disgusting content off YouTube. Because like I said, we're going from threats of violence, threats of death. He's even calling CPS on people's children, wishing death and rape on children. And like I said, there's nudity on his channel as well.
Oh, wow.
As well as the firearms, as well as telling people not to pay their mortgage and how to not use Federal Reserve notes and the whole nine. So this gentleman is going well out of control, and for some reason, YouTube has allowed him just to slide on by.
Wow.
Yes. So hopefully we could get this sorted because YouTube is the one that says, hey, we're having all these new rules, and this guy's just running on through. He's running amok. Just bear with me. My laptop is still loading here. I do apologize for the wait. Okay, here we go. How can we help you? Google Chrome, Google account, email.
Okay, so go ahead and click on the icon for YouTube.
Sounds good. And we're just going to wait for this to cooperate.
Okay.
Okay, so how can we help you? Describe your issue. Bless you.
Okay, perfect. Now, right underneath that, do you see varieties of options where it says fix a problem, watch videos, manage your account and settings? And do you see one that says policy, safety, and copyright?
I'm looking here. Monitor safety and copyright. Correct, I do see it.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and click on that. Once you click on that, there's also going to be more choices on there. Click on to where it says reporting and enforcement.
Reporting and enforcement. Yes, I'm there.
Yes. Okay. On that for me.
I'm already here. Reporting content on YouTube, the actions our teams take when reviewing content, and what this means for you.
Okay, so you see where it says reporting, where it says other reporting options.
Okay.
If you already did record the inappropriate content, so what the next procedure is go ahead and click on the other reporting option.
Yep, okay. Just going to wait for my computer to cooperate here. Yeah, I see reporting, and in blue there should be like a hyperlink for it. I'm just waiting for my computer to catch up here. Here we go.
Of course, absolutely.
Other reporting options. If flagging a video does not accurately capture your issue, reporting mechanisms.
Okay, so there's, are you on that link already when you clicked on it?
Yes, I am.
Let's see, it says other reporting options. There should be like 4 of them on there.
Yeah, on the right-hand side.
Okay, and do you see where it says legal reporting?
Legal reporting?
Uh-huh.
I'm looking. Okay, yes, there it is. Yes, I found it.
Yeah. Okay, and that's basically to expedite, basically the claim encouraged to submit your claim using your form. So if you click on that for me. Here it says it'll give you options. Why you want to be, you're trying to request to remove the content from YouTube.
I want to say he falls under several categories because he's very abusive and he definitely harasses people. And he definitely puts a lot of defamation falsehoods out there. He claims that people are exposing themselves to their children, that people are neglecting their children. I think abusive it would be the umbrella that it may all fall under.
Go ahead and do that, and then also I don't know if it gives you like because right here it just stops me from going further on in here. Yeah, because they won't let me go further. My continues grayed out.
No worries. Okay.
I just don't know if there's any other information that it is requiring you to, because I am just here to guide you, and that's part of the reason why I'm restricted from going further.
I see.
I don't know if there's any personal ones that's asking you on in there.
Okay, yes, I see where it says what's the issue, and then I try to go for continue, but it seems like as if that's grayed out for me as well.
Oh. So that's
yes.
grayed out for you as well. Are you logged into your account?
Yes, I am.
You are? Okay. Oh. Just 1 second here.
No worries.
Okay, so it says please visit this page for more information reporting the harassment. It should be colored, it should go with this page, and it should, if you click on it, there should be like a link to it.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the remove content from YouTube page. What is the issue? Abusive, harassment, privacy, trademark infringement, copyright infringement, defamation, counterfeit, circumvention of technological measures, and I have an issue that's not mentioned above. That's where I am right.
So if, okay, yeah, I don't know if you're in the same screen because I think I'm still on the same screen on it, and it won't let me look further on there.
Should I go back to the previous page where it allowed me to select legal?
So, because I'm back into that one page where it says removing content from the YouTube, what is the issue? So if you click on abuse/harassment, and then underneath that, it says if you are concerned that a video may potentially violate our community guidelines, please use the flag icon located in every video, but also for our intentions, please visit this page. Go ahead and click on this page, and it should be highlighted in blue.
Yeah, this page. You want me to hit that, right? Where it says visit this page?
Yes.
Okay. Harassment and cyberbullying policy.
Just bear with me for just one moment. Let me see
No
if I can
worries.
actually get in there.
You're good. You're good.
I'm going to go ahead and look into this further. Do you mind if I please hold?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you for holding. Hello, sir.
Yes, madam. Thank you very much for helping me out so far.
No worries. I know I've been like trying to actually go ahead and click on these as well too. Okay, so there's like a web link that I did find. So when you go back to where the streaming content from YouTube, and then you click on that abuse/harassment.
Give me what? Yeah. So I'm there. I'm at the harassment and cyberbullying page. So that's where I am.
So, and then go ahead and click on where it says community guidelines. Do you see that? It should be highlighted in blue.
Community guidelines. Just to make.
Back where,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
okay, so it should be on that page where it gives you choices with removing the content from YouTube.
Oh.
Where it says abuse/harassment.
Okay, so let me back up one page here. Yes, so removing content from YouTube, abusive, privacy, trademark, and so forth. That's where I am.
Okay. So you click on that, and did you, and then, so you saw that page, right, where it gives you options?
Correct.
What is the issue? Okay, so click on abuse/harassment.
That's where I have, yes.
Okay, and then click on the community guidelines for me.
Community guidelines.
It should be highlighted in blue.
Where would I find that? Community guidelines. No, I'm at the removing content from YouTube page with the options. What is the issue? So where do
when
I?
you click on abuse/harassment, and does it pop up at the bottom where it says if you are concerned that a video may potentially violate our community guidelines?
Oh, there it is. Yes, community guidelines. Yes, yes. So I've clicked on community guidelines.
And then scroll down, there should be like a male and a female.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and click on the reporting and enforcement.
Reporting and enforcement. Yep, I'm there. It's giving me 2 options. 4, 6, 8 options.
Them, I think.
Yeah, it's quite a few. Yes.
Okay, so let me go ahead and it seems like it's blocking me for some reason. Let's see. I tried looking into that here.
No worries. When tackling these issues, you have to remain 10 toes down. So.
Oh yes, absolutely. Like basically, these are basically like how to report these. When I was actually looking into them, let me see. Hold on a second here.
No worries. At the end of the day, we're ready to take this channel down. So hopefully you can help me out here.
I know, I'm trying my resources here.
And you're doing excellent.
Thank you.
Now, would I be able to follow up with you in a couple days in order to see what process we've made?
You can always contact anybody here at the call center, guys, and then they'll be able to assist you with the same procedure as well. There should be like a form on it here where you can actually report these.
Excellent. Okay. With a tracking number of my complaint and the whole 9, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
They sent that to you already? Have they responded to you?
I have not received anything. I mean, I'd have to go ahead and double check my Gmail account because most of the time I use my Hotmail account, but most of the stuff's going through my Gmail goes through my phone. So if there was anything that I received through Gmail, I would have saw it in my phone today. But if you have like an employee number, then I'll gladly take that in before we end this call, and that way I could follow up with you, hopefully via telephone or via email, and we could take it from there.
Okay, so let's see if they do have any contact phone number that I can locate once I get here.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's not perfectly fine. So yeah, like when I'm talking to the on that when you submit a legal request. One second here. Let's check something else here. One moment.
No worries.
Yeah, I know you did great. Yeah.
Let me see if the contact find it, okay?
Sound good.
They have basically a contact phone number, a fax number where you can fax it to. But usually the emails are like copyright. So if somebody, let's say, copied your videos and you feel like the identity was taken, so that would be this one. But for the fax, for any like legal, it would be it's a fax number, but there's no direct contact phone number or email to contact them.
All right, so I guess there's no direct contact number. I'd have to call back this same number and go through the same process again, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody here at if within the 24, I think it's 24 to 72 hours or so, if because usually they'll respond to you for further information because I know they're probably busy as well too when it comes to their emails.
Yes.
So they get them through to them. So they do go each and individual one. They review what's up with the issue. If it is major, they will contact you because usually they can track it too as well too from your email address, and then they'll notify you that way, especially when you're logged in when it comes to reporting those. And then they will notify you through your email for further details. They're probably going to ask you for more information. I do apologize that it's taking more than 24 to 48 hours, but depending based on the emails that they do receive, they try to go ahead and review all of them and then get back at them as soon as possible. But I know it is a long process.
Now, here's a very important question because it just came to my mind. Is there any emphasis placed on individuals who push violence and or hate speech towards particular ethnics or people of religious backgrounds? Because this individual does this use as well.
Because usually on those, especially when somebody reports them, those are usually like a flag. So they will basically double check. I don't know if I'm not so sure what the process is because I know they're more on the technical side, so I don't know if they're able to access that specific YouTube. And then usually they'll put like a strike or basically send up some type of a warning to their YouTube account.
I see.
And if they don't respond, they call them a strike. And usually when they do strike, they have it like removed.
I see.
It's basically like a warning sign.
I see. Because the individual that I'm referring to, he regularly puts his videos on private. So I'm curious if he tries to put his videos on private, if you guys will still have access to them in order to review his content and effectively remove his channel.
Even if it is private, they should be able to still access that.
Okay, so there's no hiding.
No.
Perfect.
Because it'll trigger them as well. So anything, if they go against the policy, regardless if it's private or not, they'll still be able to.
Excellent.
So you should. So when you do report those, the very, they take those seriously, and then they double, the IT people, they double check those, make sure, and if they are going through policy, if not, that they do basically flag them, like basically give them a warning, and then, so basically that's like a 3 strikes. And then the third strike, if nothing is done, then they automatically disable his account, his or her account.
Oh, okay. Well, it is a him, and whenever you feel ready to take down his personal information, I'll gladly provide you with that, so that, like I said early in the conversation, we can get them or get his channel and or account removed from both ends, both the electrical side here, if you will, the clerical side, if you will, and more so the in-office side. So if I gave this gentleman's information, you could then pass it around, email it, so forth, in order to ensure that this content is removed from YouTube based on the new criteria that you guys have set up for 2020.
Oh yeah, no. What I can do is I can go ahead and transfer you to it. It's basically, you basically voice out the issue on here, and that does get to our higher ups. And then usually, if it is something such as this, then they do redirect that to basically YouTube.
Excellent.
To have more information on it. Would you like me to go ahead and do that?
Please. Now, before we go any further, would I be able to just quickly document your information so that I have record who I spoke to and when? Is that a possibility, please?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Okay, just bear with me for 1 second while I get my notepad ready here, please.
Of course.
Just bear with me, please. Oh boy. And hang on here, just got to find something to write with. Okay, and your name is, please?
It's Malaya.
Malaya. I'm going to try to get that spelling right. Okay, now, is it possible that you have an employee? Sorry, go ahead.
I can spell that for you if you like.
No, it's okay. I made a stab at it. I don't think that's a very common name, so but it's a very beautiful name.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Now, is there an employee number that I'd be able to reference, or no?
No, because the call center guide here, because we basically have the same, so even if you were to call anyone from here at the call center, they'll still guide you to the appropriate, which is basically report the inappropriate content, and then they'll basically tell you the same thing, because it's a process that we go through, because everything's all web-based. On our end, we don't have access to anything further. So when you do report those inappropriate content, then that goes, that leaves it, that goes directly to YouTube, which we don't have even a contact information for them.
Is there a tracking number for our call today?
Everything is all recorded.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to be provided a tracking number, correct?
No, we don't even give tracking numbers. I wish we did, though.
Yeah, okay. Well, perhaps that's an idea. Okay, so I guess all I can leave with today is your name. No worries. Okay, Malaya, you've been excellent. Is there any way that I could leave this information with you, such as the gentleman's contact information, his name, his channel, and then be escalated up? Is that a possibility, please?
I can, definitely. And also, too, you can also leave like a feedback and voice it out as well, too. So that way the higher ups can access that as well.
Excellent. I'm going to leave it with you and take it up to the higher reps. Let me know when you're ready to take down this gentleman's information.
Okay. And then you did also say that you did saw a report for this, correct? An appropriate report?
I'm not too sure if I did a corporate report. I do know that I flagged a few of the videos over the weekend. I believe it was Saturday morning. So because of the weekend, I don't know if it's going to go through the system not until Tuesday or Wednesday, because we take 24, 48 hours to report, and I doubt anyone's really working on a Sunday. So what we could do, like I said, maybe I could leave the information with you and then be pushed up the ladder if possible, please.
Okay, of course, absolutely.
Yeah. So just let me know his information. I'll glad you provide you his name, his channel, and so forth.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, you're ready now?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So the name of his channel is 2 words. It is True Freeman. 2 words. True Freeman.
True Freeman?
Correct.
So T-S-R-E-E-N-A-N?
That is correct.
Okay.
And his legal name is Tyra Moore. That's Tyra, Tyra. Last name Moore, which is Moore.
So Tyler Moore, so T as in Tom, Y-R-A, and then Moore, and then Mary, O-O-R-E.
That's correct. So True Freeman is his channel. He has 25,300 subscribers. Now, mind you, he has a whole slew of other channels, so I'll probably have to provide you with his emails as well. So let me just go ahead and open up his channel. I believe his emails are True Freeman or 317 at hotmail.com. I believe.
Sorry, what was the email?
True Freeman 317 at hotmail.com. I believe that's his email. Actually, I should be able to pull up his email. Just bear with me for a second. Where is my... I'm going to look for my Gmail because I'm confident I have his email in my Gmail. I just had it on my screen. Here we go. Just bear with me. Because if I give you his email accounts, then you'll be able to find everything on him, correct?
Yeah, see, that's the thing is, I'm restricted from that because there's only certain links that I can go to. That's
see.
why I asked you if you wanted me to go ahead and transfer you to the extension to like basically point it out because I don't have access. The only thing on my website that I can access is not an email. It's basically just the support page to basically guide you.
I see.
Instructions of how to like report these links.
I see. So is it safe to say that giving you this information is somewhat redundant?
Yeah, definitely. And I can also go ahead and transfer you as well to go ahead and voice it out.
All right. Let's go ahead and we'll voice it out. Would I be able to speak to a live person, or would I just be leaving a voice message?
It's basically a voicemail message.
Oh, okay. Well, while I have a live person on the phone, it's probably best that I give you this gentleman's email address, or I guess you said that does you no good.
Yeah, because I can go ahead and give it to the higher rep.
Yes.
Basically put in their tag and site. So I'm not so sure what would happen from that point on.
Well, that's exactly what I'd like to happen is because rather than leave it to a machine where it goes nowhere, let me see if I can find this individual's email. Just.
So it was a True Freeman 317 at Hotmail, right?
Yeah, True Freeman 317 at Hotmail, or I'm just trying to verify. Just bear with me, please. Because, like I said, he has several. Let me just see if I can find his email. And again, forgive me because my computer is not known. What's this individual's email? He has two. Straight exposing him. Yes. His other email is straight exposing him, but he spells it STR, the number 8.
I'm sorry. Can you spell that once more?
Yes. He spells his first email, I stand corrected, is True Freeman 1. So True Freeman and the number 1 at gmail.com. Yeah. So once again, his first email is True Freeman, all lowercase, all one word, the number 1 at gmail.com. and his. Sorry, go ahead.
That's truefeeling1@gmail.com, right?
Correct. The number one. No spaces, just the number one at gmail.com. And his other email is straight exposing him. That is STR, the number 8, EXPOSI. I don't know if he uses ING or if he just. I think he uses IN at and then EM at gmail.com. I'd have to go into my email to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what he uses. Straight, yeah.
Okay, so STR number 8 EXPOSINEM at Gmail.
Yeah, INEM. Yeah. So straight exposing. Let me just see if I can just verify his email because it's not proper English. This gentleman doesn't really speak proper English. Yeah, so it's.
I just hope that if they do, you also when you did before, you also put all these information in as well.
I believe I did. I believe I did. I just have to double check my. There's my Gmail. If I go in my Gmail, I'll be able to. Just bear with me. Yep, here we go. The proper spelling of his other email there. I just had it. Is S as in Sam, T as in Tango, R as in Romeo, the number 8. E as in X-ray, or excuse me, E as in Echo, X as in X-ray, P as in Papa, Oscar, Sierra, India, November, Golf, Echo, Michael at gmail.com. Yes, and I'm just going to verify. That is S as in Sierra, Tango, Romeo, the number 8. E as in X or E as in Echo, X-ray, P as in Papa, O as in Oscar, S as in Sierra, India, Echo, Michael at gmail.com. Straight exposing them at gmail.com. And his name is Tyra Moore. And he lives in Marion County, Indiana. He's frequently online. He usually goes live at around sometimes 4 a.m., but definitely before 9 a.m., Monday through Friday. And he usually just goes off on his hate speech against a gentleman in Atlanta by the name of Tommy Sotomayor. Horrible things. His other children, he'll often say negative and harassing things towards a gentleman in Michigan by the name of Victor Mann. And again, he'll talk about his daughter, say horrible things about his daughter, including child protection, saying that Ronald neglects his daughter, he and Tommy. He'll accuse him as well as pull his guns out. He'll threaten death against, as a matter of fact, he threatened death against Ronald Mann. I'd say within the last 2 weeks, he threatened to drive to Michigan and kill his whole family. And even today, he threatened death on Tommy Sotomayor.
Oh my God.
So this is a regular thing, Malaya. This is very regular that he'll make death threats.
Did you also contact the authority, like the police, in regards to this?
Yes. The Indianapolis Metropolitan Police are well aware of him. Several people have called the police. The police have been to his house, IMPD, which is Indianapolis Metropolitan Police. They are well aware of him. As a matter of fact, he makes these regular death threats upon. They've also called the police on him. He's had cease and desist orders placed on him from Arizona, and if I'm not mistaken, the state of Georgia as well. So he has been approached legally several times, but he continues these things about 8 and 9 and 10-year-old kids while doing this. Yes. So in light of what YouTube has implemented, I'm just curious how this can go on and why you guys continue to let this go on. And again, it even includes full frontal nudity. He calls white people crackers. He openly says the N word left, right, and center. He tells people how to get out of their mortgage and not pay their taxes and whatnot. He calls himself a sovereign. So the U.S., the laws of the government and the laws of the state don't apply to him. So he's online every day promoting this, as well as threatening death and pulling out his gun and even shooting through his floor a couple years ago.
Let me go ahead and also get this to them and see what they say. And also just while we did also talk before about like Israelis, and he also did contact the authority, which is also a good thing. At least that way, in all borders, it's been reported as well.
Yes, he's been reported to the IMPD, which is the Indianapolis Metro Police Department. Would you like me to provide you with their number, or are you able to source that upon by yourself? Because they're well aware of him. They know him by his first name or by his government name and his YouTube name. It's that bad.
Yeah, the only thing with that one is that I don't think they'll ask for information on that one because if it is because that would be towards authority. So if they were to let's just say, because that would be basically out of our hands. Because we're not even supposed to even get information such as these, because that all had to go over to the YouTube. So even if I was to get this information and give that to them, then of course they'll probably inform me like, why did you guide them to YouTube to report it? I would just basically guide them in that situation.
Understood. It's safe to it's very say that this is not a normal circumstance. I am.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be hard pressed to assume that you guys get calls like this every day.
Usually, most of the times, the calls that we do get, honestly, is like if they have issues on the YouTube, like they can't get into the channels. Those are the most common ones. Usually, if it's things like this and it has to be reported to YouTube, then that's when we guide them. Or if not, we tell them to also report it to authority, because then certain things we can't. It is basically out of our hands on that part. But usually on these, because that's basically what I normally do, is basically guide you to report these links to the correct site, which is of course YouTube, because it does have to do with videos. Usually that would be towards their technical sides from that point, because we don't have access to that. They have more information of looking into that further.
I see.
We wouldn't have access because we are just a call center guide. That's why we're a little bit more limited. We can only just guide you to if you're having issues with the product. That's the only thing that we can guide you to, like instructions about how to do that. But if it's more on the technical side and specialist, that would have to go to the reporting, because now it's going to escalate more to a further issue.
Good.
That would be out of our hands rather than guiding it.
Good. Well, we definitely want this escalated, because like I said, if you want to take notes, just to reaffirm that you have this information, there are wishes for rape against preteen girls, gang rape against preteen. This is what he does. He wishes rape and regularly repeats that he wants rape to happen to preteen girls, both the daughters of Victor Mann and Tommy Sotomayor. And he also threatens to kill their family, both their families. He threatens to drive down to Atlanta from Indianapolis to kill Tommy Sotomayor. As a matter of fact, he did that again today. He regularly pulls out his guns and threatens anyone that comes to his house is going to get shot. Meanwhile, he invites people to his house. Right? So he's someone who instigates problems, but then threatens to kill people if they then say say they want to check him on his harassment.
Yeah, because on those parts, when it comes to those, then those would be definitely like more of the higher authorities, which is like, of course, the police department or even
we've done that
from there, because that's I'm sorry.
I said the police are well aware of him. They know of him by his first name and even by his YouTube name. The Indianapolis Metro Police Department has told him to come off YouTube. They have told him to stop going on YouTube. And he's also threatened to burn their houses down. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I mean, and so from that point, what did he say from that point?
As the police officer or the Tyra Jamel Moore himself?
Both, since he's still doing that.
Well, I haven't reported him to the police in a number of weeks, but from what they said they had their cyber team looking at him.
Okay, that's good to know as well.
And just in case if you didn't hear me, he did threaten to burn their houses down. And as a matter of fact, he's also put out these people's both Tommy Sotomayor and Victor Mann. He's put out their addresses on the internet. He's put out where their children go to school. He's put out pictures of their families. And there are other people that he's done it to as well. Other YouTubers that he falls out with, he'll regularly go and then what he calls doxing. So, and I'm pretty sure you should be familiar with that, correct?
I'm sorry, for which one?
This Tyra Moore, what he'll do is he'll dox people. If he has a problem with you, he'll go out and he'll go research your personal information and just dump that out into the internet, onto YouTube. Including your family, including where you work. Everything, your address, everything, the whole nine.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Now I understand you're on the West Coast, and there might be there is 3 hours between us. Is there a supervisor that I could speak to, or how do we go ahead and escalate it from this point on?
Yeah, of course. One moment.
Thank you so much.
Hi, welcome back. I just have 3 quick questions about your call with our team member just now, and then you'll have a chance to record your own message. Just use your keypad to answer. It should take less than a minute. First, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, how well did our team member sound like a human and not a company?
Malaya was excellent. Let me just...
First. Next, and again from 1 to 5, 5 being the best, how confident are you that our team member gave you the right area of Google to get the help you need?
She did very well.
And finally, also from 1 to 5, how satisfied are you with the outcome of your call?
Extremely satisfied. I want this channel down.
Thanks for your input. If you'd like to leave a message for us using your own words, go ahead after the beep. Otherwise, thanks for calling.
Yes, I spoke to Malaya in your California call center, and Malaya was very helpful. I'm calling to report the ongoings and the actions of a Mr. Tyra Jamel Moore, who, and I'll spell that name out, that's Tyra Jamel, Jamelle Moore, that's Moore. He goes on YouTube by the name True Freeman, 2 words, True Freeman, and he is out here just threatening to kill people on YouTube, putting people's address out, threatening death and rape on people's preteen girls, and calling people's children's schools to have their kids taken away by child protection services, and a whole list of other antisocial and unruly actions on YouTube. His name is Tyra Jamel Moore. He is living in Marion County.
Please press the star key to redial the last dialed
What
number,
the
or
fuck?
enter the phone number you wish to reach and press pound.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think I got disconnected. Ay, 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 ay. All right. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to drop this right here. Yeah, I should have said guns as well, but unfortunately, I think I got disconnected. But I could always call back. Would anybody like to speak briefly about this and what progress? We need a superior to launch us deep into that YouTube upper brass. I agree, Mr. Sunbrun. I definitely agree, because she did say the most she could do is upgrade it to a recording. That's why I made sure to give her Tyra's information, his name. I should have gave the address, but I could always call back later in the week, and definitely I'll forward this information, the contact information, to you, Mr. Sunbum. As you are in California, you'll have a lot more access to this facility, and hopefully, with that being said, we can get this this idiot off of YouTube. Hopefully, we can do that. You figure deal me? I believe someone said that Tyra was streaming me while I was doing this. Hold on. What did you say, Kenny? I would like to speak on my father's behalf. Feel free, Kenny. Please call in. Yes, that's why it disconnected. The message was too long. But thank you so much to the people that helped me out with this call. Thank you so much. I believe it was Chichang. There was Ronald. There was somebody else. I think it was Big O. Thank you so much. I cannot do any of this without the support of you guys, whether you are shitty gang or you're hated, or excuse me, let me say that correctly, well appreciated. What we have to do is work as a cohesive unit here in order to bring this fool off the internet. Yes, and you are definitely correct, Ron and James Jones. Everybody needs to call daily, and if YouTube do get inundated with phone calls regarding this one individual, chances are his channel will come down, and then hopefully all of our lives will come down subsequently. Kenny, you said you wanted to call in? Oh, okay. So Shitty Greg was joking. Well, I'd be surprised, Greg, if he's by now. Young man, I'm not doxing him. I'm not. I'm simply reporting his actions to the proper authorities. That is nowhere near doxing. I'll have to leave this and go do some grocery shopping. I am extremely hungry and I have work in the morning. But if anybody would like to speak briefly, I'm open to that. I believe Kenny said he wanted to call in. I believe Kenny said he wanted to call in from the grave. So Kenny, I will go ahead and drop that link for you if you'd like to use your high-powered Verizon cell phone to call from 6 feet under. Feel free. The link is currently in the not the description box, but within the chat. Oh, it picked me up. Oh, there you are. Sorry about that.
Hey,
I didn't
man,
see you.
how you doing?
I think I have my. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying how you doing, man. Good video. I never even knew you can call YouTube. I thought they have to give you a specific number after you hit like a certain amount of subs. Well, good work, man. Good work.
No, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I found that number by just.
Oh, for real? That's cool. That's really cool. And I'm sorry if my background noise is too loud. Just let me know. I'm just coming off a date night.
No, I mean, you're good.
All right, cool. Shoot, I hope this actually works out. That lady was, to me, she kind of sounded like, "Oh, damn, this is shocking. We need to do something about this guy." Man,
Yeah.
that shit was crazy. So what made you do this?
You know what? I've been tire intensive for quite some time now, and Mondays are my additional day off. And I couldn't. How would I word this? I definitely have to salute Ron Draper because he's been going in hard body. So I think it's only fair that other members of the shitty gang and those who are not in the shitty gang also go hard body. If we want Tyra his account removed, to do.
Agreed. So should more of us call or don't spam YouTube? Just let you do that. I mean, just let this one phone call go to see what happens.
No, I think all of us should call in. We should all call
yo.
in.
Okay, cool. Hey, son, grown.
What up? Hey, yo, where's that number at?
Yeah, let me send that to you on the back end.
Oh, man, nah, I'm just joking. No, because Jackal said he thought that when you get to a specific number, they send you that number.
Nah, man, no. I'm gonna send that to you right now, though. I have it scratched down. And
What up? Yo, that was pretty good. That was awesome.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Thank you.
No, he's not.
Thank you very much. I just wish I got to speak to someone higher up, but I will call back.
Yeah, well, that's it, man. I mean, you know what? You planted a seed right there. Like, if anything, you motivated the right people to. There's probably 3 or 4 people doing the same thing right now. So she wasn't the only operator on deck. So we're going to hit it hard on the back end and get his name in their queer, whatever, like when you type in True Freeman on YouTube, like you see the stuff that comes up. So just imagine what they got going on, man. Like they said they can access his shit through email.
Well, not only that, what I find extremely beautiful is the fact that even if he puts it on private, they can still get to it. So there is no running, there is no hiding. Yes, Exposing King, I was definitely getting jiggy.
Good job, Fuego, man. You're doing good work out there. I'm just concerned, man. How do you know Tyra's zip code, but not his email addresses?
It escaped my mind.
You a little nervous?
He was on the spot. He was on the spot.
You know what? I even know his DOC number. I know I have it written down nearby, but if I'm not mistaken, it's 954086.
Oh God! I'll take your word for it.
No, it's 941.
It's the year he went in.
586.
And his birth number.
Yes, it is actually 941586. So I was close.
At one
I
point,
just want to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was saying at one point, did she say, "Yeah, we know about this guy," or did I get that wrong?
I thought I heard that too.
No. I didn't hear that, mind you, because I was trying to read the chat and listen to her, so I may have missed that. I had her on speakerphone, so I may have missed it. But I did say to her that IMPD is well aware of him by his government name and his YouTube name.
Well, yeah, we know that. We know that he works with him. He gets a check from him.
Wow,
man. So, what was she able to do? At least she was able to I don't know, man. Hopefully she put a report in or something. I don't know, man.
She said she would because she said it's not a normal situation. That's why I ensured that she got his name, his YouTube name, the channel, and the email addresses.
And then, of course, the fucking supervisors are all, who knows what they're doing.
Well, it's not as if I can't call back. I could always I could always call back next week Monday when I'm off. Like I said, I've already hit you guys on the back end. So those who don't have to be at work by a certain time and are offset by the Pacific time versus Eastern Standard Time, if you gentlemen and or ladies could make your subsequent calls, that'd be very helpful, please.
Amazing,
Yeah,
dude.
everybody out
Fuego.
there who's tired of hearing about the 25,000 subscribers, please make that call as soon as possible.
This is the flagship. I like to call it the Death Star. He calls it his flagship page. I call it the Death Star. We need
An
to
appropriate
get this
name.
thing down. Yeah, let's get this thing down. He would be crushed if that page went down. He'd be so pissed, dude. He would go on a rampage, Shitty Greg.
Rampage or
Shitty Greg,
depression?
you're next.
Oh,
Black
of course.
Sector God, Shitty Greg, you are next.
I think he's going to take his biggest gun, wrap some clothes around the end of it, and leave the house if he loses that channel.
You think he'd
Fuego.
go in a rage and not a depression?
Christopher Dorner style, but like only after YouTubers to the cops.
You know what? Do you think my yoga session today had anything to do with your, getting motivated to actually, to kind of, maybe enlighten yourself a little bit to see? I think I helped open up your third eye today, is what I'm trying to get
I
at.
believe so.
Right on, dude.
I believe so.
This is awesome. This is a good day.
Yes, I think it was the crane position that really opened up my eye.
Where's Trumpster Bob? We need him here right now.
Oh God.
Yeah, we have to make another call to him.
I'm just joking. Forgive me.
No, I'm not.
I'm a horrible man.
One of these trolls have to lead to, the phone call being Trumpster Bob on the end of the line.
Yo.
That would be
This is
awesome.
crazy, man. And what if Fuego got to speak to like a legit like a chick, like not some like when True Freeman calls PayPal, it's like he's calling Bangladesh, like Fuego talked to like a hottie. She's like legit, like what's up?
Yep.
That's cool.
Sound like one of them high yellow California girls.
Man, I don't know. I think you might be right.
Hopefully she looks like a young okra.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But this is just the
Is
first.
she a transsexual? sorry.
Oh,
I'm getting off subject.
This was a. Thank you very much, Big O. And yes, Ronald, I do read the chat. Much like Tyra, I believe it is important to read the chat. Sometimes you'll find hidden gems. I mean, if I didn't read the chat, then I would have missed a whole lot of information. So thank you to everybody in the chat, including the guy who's in a box 6 feet under, Kenny. All input was appreciated. And you guys definitely contributed to this. And this would not have been as nearly as effective if not for the help from those in the chat. So thank you to all in the chat. You guys made this happen.
Yeah, man, way to manage that, dude, because that can either be, as you watch on a daily basis with Tyra, that can be your biggest downfall is actually looking at the chat, or it can actually be like your biggest, because the chat is a total other show within a show. So well done, Fuego, for managing that. Good job today balancing the, because the chat wants, even me, I'm fucking like, hey, you fucking blah blah blah, True Freeman 1, True Freeman 1, I mean, I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help. I'm like I'm a fan too, man.
The question I have is how soon will he reply to this, if at all? Because do you think that
well,
I'm on edge?
He's watching. Candy's in the chat. She's screenshotting. She's playing earlier. Yeah. She gave me a little bit of, there was a little tickle earlier. She's in there. She's playing. He knows.
All right. So if Candy's around, she's obviously going to run it right back to him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, young man and Kenny. Kenny already emailed him. Definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
How's Kenny get Wi-Fi down there?
Because God is an awesome God.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's his,
I
it's
guess.
his creator. He created him. So, fuck.
All right. Well, you guys, I know I definitely was able to receive it, and I don't know whether to call, but whatever modifications you feel free to add to it when you call YouTube, please do so with your discretion, and hopefully we can have his channel down by the end of the week. Hopefully by the end of the month at the extreme latest.
Hell yeah, dude.
I totally agree. I'm about to bounce. I'll see you guys in a little while.
Yeah, I got to go grab groceries. Thank you so much, everybody who helped out. Thank you very much, everybody, for viewing. And please go do some yoga with Sun Grown Trichrome. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah. And I'm live streaming right now, by the way. I forgot this whole time. All you hear is me talking to you on my live stream. So, salute.
All right, then. Thank you very much, sir. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll be back later. Take care. He said, my channel coming.